And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is a title match, but it's not one of our titles. Oh, no, no, no. This is for the PBW Heavyweight title. This match, ladies and gentlemen, is scheduled for one fall. You woke it up now, haven't you? Back-to-back title matches, it should be. Love it. To introduce him first, your challenger, Charlie Anderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, if Ewan's going to give me an opportunity to if Ewan's going to try to actually give me an opportunity to introduce you to the man making his way to the ring, I give up. I'm not doing it this week. Let's go, mate. Daz Black returns to Target Wrestling, the absolute awe-inspiring orbit breaker. The PBW, that is the Premier British Wrestling Champion. Daz Black here at Target Wrestling, putting that title on the line against Charlie Anderson. What a re-entrance from Daz Black here in Box Arena. Welcome back, the current PB Wrestling Champion. That's right, guys, the Premier British Wrestling Champion, Daz Black, putting the championship on the line. The awe-expiring, the orbit breaker, Daz Black here in Target Wrestling, putting the gold on the line in an open challenge for anyone. But the Target Wrestling roster could have stepped up this evening, and it's Charlie Anderson, the former two-time High Octane champion, who steps up to try and claim some new gold for the Golden Age. And the Golden Age are not inspiring confidence in the name of late. They lost the Target Tag Team Championships a long time ago, and have since then gone on to lose the Target High Octane Championship. And of course, last month Charlie Anderson suffered defeat against Medallion in a Medallion rules match, which meant Medallion was reinstated back to be allowed to wrestle here at Box Arena once more, and he'll be in action later on this evening in the #1 Contenders Rumble, which is your main event for this event, ladies and gentlemen. Don't miss out on that. Make sure you hit the notification bell just below this video. Like, subscribe, do all the great stuff that helps the channel grow. We're so close to monetizing the channel. This would be a great thing for Target Wrestling going forward, so please help out with that attempt by liking, subscribing, and watching all the fantastic matches we have here for you as an almost episodic content that we produce week in, week out at Target Wrestling YouTube headquarters, aka my studio at home. Right guys, a huge opportunity for Charlie Anderson this evening with the Premier British Wrestling Heavyweight Championship on the line. The Golden Boy goes up against the all-expiring Orbit Breaker. And Anderson, as we've seen previously, willing to use any tactic in the book, and in the early stages literally stamping the toes of Daz Black, who's not amused at all, as happy to keep his distance from those antics. Viewing our Butler is to avoid getting sent to the back. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, is Charlie Anderson saying 5 minutes starting now? Or is the 5 minutes started when the bell went? Is that 5 minutes starting now? I think he means it's starting from now. The 5 minutes has started 8 minutes into the contest. Thanks for that, Charlie. Charlie now with a great lock applied there. It's tight, and Black looking to create some separation from the Golden Boy, powering the momentum, and powers the Golden Boy down to the canvas. With a firm lock applied, Anderson trying to find a way away from Black. Tries to cut things out. He's gone through, and he's done well to reverse the tension here. Our very own Golden Boy taking on the finest that PBW has to offer in the form of Daz Black. We're a minute into Charlie Anderson's 5 minutes, by the way, just in case anyone was asking. Maybe we'll get a little timer in the bottom corner, as Daz Black has the upper hand, so things aren't quite going to plan for Anderson, but he's reversed that one. Black shows why he's the Orbit Breaker, because he can literally jump out of this world. What a fantastic vertical leap he has there, shoving Anderson to the canvas. And now looks for a big kick. Anderson catches. Anderson swings round, and Garvin hits a big kick right under the jaw. Takes Anderson down, and Anderson will be feeling the impact of that one. Ewan the Butler, nothing he can do but stalk the apron and maybe give some words of advice. I think he's telling him to hit him, which is obviously helpful. He avoids that big boot there, and Black gets dumped to the outside. And as the lights go up here, we can just about see what's happening right in front of us here on the stage. As Black sends Anderson head off the, in reverse, sorry. What is going on here? Right, I've got regained view of the action since Anderson has the advantage with a big chop across the chest. If I can't keep up with the singles contest, I've got no chance of doing the Rumble later on this evening, as there's over, I believe, more than 20 competitors in that Rumble contest later on in your main event. Meanwhile here, though, there is a championship on the line in your first half main event, and Anderson misses wildly. The champion, Daz Black, defending the Premier British Wrestling Gold, as he chops away at Anderson and throws him in the ring. Daz Black returning to Target Wrestling. He's made himself incredibly popular with his amazing pyro display on his entrance. Oh! Anderson showing why he's held good before. The technician now, I believe, at about 3 minutes into his 5-minute prediction, goes to hook the leg. And he's going to have to try and wrap things up quickly if he's going to do it under 5 minutes. A big elbow applied to the back of the head. He's going to have to do more than that if he wants to win this contest in the next 2 minutes. Daz Black is being literally held down with a boot across the throat. Is a legal manoeuvre, and Jed forces the separation with the count. Anderson stalks Black, hooks the arm. It looks like he's going to go for the fisherman suplex, cradled into the pin, leg hook. He's got the arms clasped there. It's good technique from Anderson, but it wasn't going to be enough there. He's just got one minute left of the 5 if he's going to try and claim that gold in the predicted time. Elbow to the back of the head there. Always effective. Not pretty. Always effective. Anderson will have to do every trick in the book if he intends to walk away with potentially the biggest championship gold of his career. The first heavyweight championship of his career, that would be. Big elbows applied for the golden boy, who goes steaming in. Black does well to get the boot up, and he's falls to the canvas. Ankle lock applied by Anderson. Shades of angle as Anderson has the ankle lock expertly applied. The ankle's going to snap clean off there if Black can't create the separation, or at least try and scramble towards that bottom rope. He's close, but he's not close enough as Anderson pulls him back to the center of the ring. Black rolls through. Anderson ends up in the corner, but Black has received some awful punishment. He's in no shape to steam into the corner and follow up, and that has led to Anderson being able to take advantage once again. And now this time with a headlock applied, sleeper hold. Powering Black down. I believe it's a sleeper hold applied. My vantage point isn't the best for this. Could just be a headlock as he rips wildly at the eyes, I believe there. Jed, the referee, gives a warning as the pin attempt is just a literally 2 fall. It's not going to be enough. You've got 1 minute left. Where's that 5 minutes? I'm pretty sure that 5 minutes has now elapsed, and that's not going to happen. That's not going to be happening for Anderson this evening. But there's still big opportunity at the gold as he sends Black to the canvas and follows up with a golden knuckle shuckle. Anderson, though, with the gold on the line, needs to be more cerebral here. Can't afford to be distracted by the crowd as the gold is on the line if he needs it for the golden age. But Daz Black fights back, swinging with huge rights, but Anderson chops him down. Anderson with a huge opportunity, not willing to let it go, with a huge lock applied here. It's an unorthodox attack by Anderson, who eventually, referee Jed forces the separation through the count as Anderson looks to apply more punishment. He's just wearing down his opponent here, though. The tactic is very much to stop the high-flying maneuvers of the orbit breaker, and now using that bottom rope, trying to choke out Daz Black. And once again, Jez creates the separation with the count. The tactics clear from Anderson. They're not pretty, but they are effective, as Daz Black's momentum has almost came to a standstill. But no, it looks like with rights and lefts to the midsection, he's coming fighting back. But Anderson hits the knee, and Daz is once again facing the lights. Anderson can't afford to be distracted by the crowd here in Box Arena. He's got a huge opportunity at the Premier British Wrestling Championship title. And if he's going to allow himself to be distracted like this, the opportunity might just pass him by. Daz Black trying to swill and swell some support by the Target Wrestling faithful as he kept up. Look at the athleticism from Black. Anderson didn't see that coming. Great athleticism from Black as he shoots off the ropes. Hits a diving lariat. And Black is fired up, defending his championship. Has Anderson in his sights. Huge running uppercut. Big, massive kick. Anderson rolled through to the bullseye, and the orbit breaker. Running, shooting star press, and into the pin. Just a 2 count. Incredibly impressive athleticism from Daz Black, but it wasn't enough to defend the belt just yet. Just a 2 count, and Black now in the corner, potentially signaling for the end. Curb stomp misses. Anderson tries to pop him up. Daz Black, oh no! Anderson reverses. And unorthodoxly, Daz eats canvas. Anderson rolls through, and for a chance at the goal, Anderson was so close. Just a centimetre away. Jed, arguing with Ewan, tells him it was 2, arguing with Anderson, telling him it was 2, but while this discussion goes on, while this argument continues, Daz Black has got the opportunity to get to his feet here, and Daz Black is now in the corner on his feet. Anderson does well to catch the boot, and then eats the other one right in the ear. Anderson misses wildly, and Black connects with another Pele kick. Black now into the pin, but Ewan is causing a distraction on the outside. Ewan, go away, you bloody annoying bugger. Go away, Ewan. Ewan, get out of here. Jed, send him out of here, Jed. Get rid of him. Get rid of him, Jed. He's touching you too much. Tell him it's time to go. Tell him it's time to go, Jed. Daz Black is beside himself after the distraction. Oh, right in front of the referee, there's a big low blow. Oh, he's caught it. Black catches the low blow. Daz caught the low blow, so it didn't connect, therefore it's not illegal. Black does well. Wow, powers him up and over. And Ewan hits a massive right hand that sends him down to the canvas. And now, curb stomp. Executed. Good night, Anderson. And still, your British Premier Wrestling Champion, Daz Black. Ewan the Butler is absolutely beside himself. He ate a huge right fist, but my God, Charlie Anderson is seeing stars after that curb stomp. Daz Black defends his PBW Championship title on his return to Box Arena, and we'd love to see him back again, no doubt. What a great performance from the Orbit Breaker. And you can keep up with all the action at Target Wrestling if you are subscribed to this YouTube channel, so please do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the notification bell, hit the like on every single video that comes out. It'll help us all with the algorithm. Thank you very much for keeping up with Target Wrestling. It means a lot to us here, the YouTube massive family. Daz Black walking out of Box Arena. Still your PBW Championship is the headline to take away from our first half main event. Still plenty more to come later on this evening, including your main event, which is going to be a 20-man over-the-top row #1 contenders rumble. Don't miss that, guys. I've already said it a number of times. The only way you're not going to miss that is by being liked and subscribed to the channel. So don't forget to do that.